Well, hello everyone, and a good Friday evening to you. Coming to you live from Minto High School, the high school gymnasium, as tonight it is the start of the North Dakota Class B Region 2 volleyball tournament, as it is play-in Friday. Teams looking to advance and qualify into the quarterfinal round. A victory will do that. A loss, and your season comes to a close. An 8-9 matchup here tonight as the 9th-seeded Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros travel up north to take on the 8th-seeded Midway-Minto Mustangs. So glad you could join us here tonight for our coverage of the North Dakota Class B Region 2 volleyball tournament on yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show, and it continues after this.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all of your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress at Olson Hardware. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too. Olson Hardware makes it easy to make your purchases, as they accept Hillsboro Christmas cash. They thank you for your business from Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up, the math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or two more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Brady Siebel's with you here tonight. So glad you could join us here from Minto, as tonight North Dakota Class B Region 2 volleyball, the play-in match between the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley and the Mustangs of Midway-Minto. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special agreement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Let's take a look at the bracket here for North Dakota Class B Region 2. As again, a 12-team region is Region 2 now this year. So top 4 teams that get buys into the quarterfinals. Again, a reminder here, this season, due to COVID-19, the higher seed will host throughout the tournament. No neutral site games here this tournament. It will all be at the higher seed all throughout until the championship game. So the top 4 teams in Region 2, the regular season region champion was the Thompson Tommies. The 2 seed went to the Grafton Spoilers. Mayport CG finished the 3 seed, and Finley Sharon Hope Page as the 4 seed. Again, so those 4 teams, a bye here tonight. They are off, and they will host the quarterfinal round coming up next Tuesday. Looking at the play-in round, this game here is the 8-9 matchup. The 8-seed Midway-Minto Mustangs hosting 9-seeded Hillsboro-Central Valley. The winner of this game will face the Thompson Tommies next Tuesday. The 5-12 matchup was the 5th-seeded Haddon Northwood Thunder and the 12-seed Larimore Polar Bears. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, Larimore was forced to forfeit, So Haddon Northwood will get the forfeit victory, so they will travel to Findlay on Tuesday night to face the Spartans of Findlay Sharon Hope Page. The 7-10 matchup is 7th seeded North Border hosting 10th ranked Park River Fordville Lankin. The winner of that contest will travel to Grafton on Tuesday to face the 2nd ranked Spoilers. Bottom side, last but not least, the 6-11 matchup, 6th seeded Cavalier will host 11th seeded Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Tonight, the winner of that matchup will go against the 3rd seeded Mayport CG Patriots. That's your bracket for the Region 2 volleyball tournament. Again, a reminder here tonight on next Tuesday, we will have the Findlay Sharon Hope Page and Hatton Northwood match. We'll have video for that on yourliveevent.com. If the Burros are able to pick up the victory, we'll keep you posted. We hope to be able to continue coverage for the Burros as well throughout the Region 2 tournament as well. We'll take another quick break, then we'll be back and we'll talk with the head coaches. Our pregame coaches' comments are coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
We invite you to the Valley General Store grand opening November 9th through 14th at the new Valley General Store in Halstead. Register for prizes, coffee, cookies, free lunch, cake, grand opening grocery specials, hardware sale items, fresh bakery items, free knife sharpening. It's store-wide savings every day. Grocery, hardware, and more items throughout the store. The grand opening sale and appreciation event all week November 9th through 14th at the all-new Valley General Store in Halstead.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Let's meet the two teams here tonight. Let's start with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. They come in here tonight with a 2-13 record, 2-9 overall in Region 2 play. The number 9 seed with 4 region points. Their 2 victories on the season against Park River Fordville Lankin and Drayton Valley Edinburgh. This is a rematch from just under 2 weeks ago, last Tuesday, the first day that the Burro volleyball team was back from quarantine. Faced off against the Mustangs in Central Valley. It was a 3-0 victory in favor of Midway-Minto. Let's talk with the head coach for the Burros, Coach Katie Colness, and her pregame coach's comments.
Coach, after a tough regular season, I guess the cliche, it's a brand new season in the postseason, and one game at a time.
Yeah, one game at a time. Tournament time is my favorite time of the year, and hey, you would have thought that it's the girls' favorite time of the year right now too. They're pumped. They're ready to play tonight's game. I feel that they are well prepared after these last 3 days of practice, and we're ready to kick off with this playing game.
You mentioned that they're kind of pumped, and you come in as the 9 seed, on the road. Maybe is that an advantage of, hey, just go out, play loose, and try to get the upset tonight?
Yeah, the girls right now they're not looking at their number 9. They're looking at it's a game, and we worked on that mindset of a winning mentality, not to play to win and not to play to not lose, if that makes sense. And so I said no overnight. If anyone asks you, you're going to win tomorrow, and today you're going to talk about what you're going to do to win, and it's kind of carrying over their attitudes right now. They're ready to get on that court and perform.
You mentioned there practice, and after those 2 weeks of quarantine and 3 games in 4 days, 4 games in a week, just how nice was it to kind of just at least get back in the gym, have a practice, and maybe try to work on some things?
It was great because we had to go over some of the basic skills again. It maybe went away after 2 weeks. We just talked about a few things. It was great for the girls to be able to break those down instead of do them in a game, and then they carried them over to the scrimmages in practice, which was great to see. I thought they got better as the week went on. And the girls feel that they are prepared for tonight's game.
Talk about your opponents here, Midway-Minto. You just played them 2 weeks ago. They got you 3-0.
Yeah, looking back at film, they're a competitive team. They have a lot of athletes, and we just got to be ready to play. Our service team was not on that night, and so we did a lot of that this week. And I feel that the girls are prepared. If we can serve receive and we can attack the ball, I think it'll be a better game for us. We prepared with where their hitters are hitting and maybe where there's openings on their defense. And so if our hitters, I feel like they are well prepared for tonight when they get the opportunity to attack the ball.
Keys for the game to pick up the victory?
Serve receive, that's going to be number 1, and just communication and effort. That winning mentality, that's going to be huge. With that winning mentality comes that determination and all that effort and that positivity and that communication. So those two, that and serve receive, will be huge for us tonight.
Katie, thanks for the time. Good luck. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Yes, thank you.
Head coach for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Coach Katie Colness, joining us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. The best service, the best coverage, the best value. Visit them online, irieins.com. Stick around, more to come. We'll talk with the coach for the Midway-Minto Mustangs, Coach Kelly Hollins. His pregame coach's comments are next on yourliveevent.com. Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. Let's talk about the home team here tonight in the Mustangs of Midway-Minto. They come in here tonight an overall and region record of 7-9. Mustangs only playing region opponents, so unfortunately for them, all their games, all their victories were 1-point victories, so 7 region points, enough for the 8th seed in this Region 2 tournament, so they get the home play-in game tonight, hosting the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Let's talk with the head coach for Midway-Minto, Coach Kelly Hollins.
I guess the cliche, playoffs, one game at a time. Never know. Next loss is your last loss for the season.
Definitely is, but everybody starts at 0-0, and one game at a time, and see what happens.
I guess kind of up and down season. Maybe kind of hope as you get towards the tournament time, you're kind of excel and kind of go and start anew from here tonight.
Definitely. We've been kind of riding a roller coaster throughout the season, and hopefully we can even out that roller coaster a little bit.
With that being at playoff times, maybe over the last couple of days, couple of practices, there may be a sense or a feeling of a change in that, knowing that hey, this is a different time. This is playoff time.
Yeah, we've changed our roster lineup a little bit over the course of the last couple of weeks. Seems to work, seems to flow a little bit better, and looking forward to putting it to use out on the floor a little bit better. And we need to basically pick up more balls, especially off the block.
For sure. Talk about here your opponents tonight in Hillsboro-Central. Played them a little under 2 weeks ago, a 3-0 victory on the road at Central Valley.
Yep. Again, it's kind of hard to beat a team twice, hard to beat a team 3 times. So, we're going into the night not looking ahead. It's one game at a time. And one match at a time as well. So, we need to take care of our side of the court, and hopefully things will take care of themselves.
Looking back at that game, are there some things that you can use or try to emulate again here tonight?
The last match we served really well. We had a lot of aces in that match, and hopefully we can use that again against them. And we hit pretty well as well in that match, and got everybody involved in the offense, so that was a good thing.
With the 8th seed, the advantage of that is getting the home game. How important is it to be back here, familiar surroundings, home gym, not having to travel tonight?
This is my second year here, and it's a relief to be at home, definitely is. And especially with this big group of seniors, they really play well at home, a lot better. And so we're going to play a lot more relaxed.
Key for the Mustangs to pick up a victory here tonight.
We just need to take care of our side of the court and not necessarily worry about what's happening on the other side of the court, and just take care of our side of the court, and we should be fine.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Head coach for the Midway-Minto Mustangs, Coach Kelly Hollins, joining us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Take another break. We'll be back with more on yourliveevent.com.
So, what exactly is value? It's something you believe in to your very core, like empowering our community and answering to customers, not shareholders. And value is about worth, true worth, like reliable, affordable energy from Hillsboro Public Utilities. We work for you because we believe in the same things you do. Affordable, community-owned, dependable electric service. That's the value of power. Learn more at hillsboro-nd.com.
As the leaves fall and the yard work continues, Wright Cub Cadet reminds you they repair and fix lawn and garden equipment. Lawn tractors, mowers, tillers, whatever color, you can have those lawn and garden machines repaired at Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Stop at their business on the corner of Highway 81 and Caledonia in Hillsboro, or call 701-636-5692. For new Cub Cadet lawn and garden equipment, stop in and see what's available to make your yard work easier. Wright Cub Cadet, Hillsboro.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Back here, yourliveevent.com is getting closer to first serve here tonight between the Mustangs and the Burros. Let's talk our keys to the game here. Keys to victory for both teams. For Hillsboro-Central, you have to be better at the serve-receive game here tonight. Coach Colness mentioned it, and really they struggled with it coming a couple weeks ago against Midway-Minto. Part of that might have been the fact that they had just come back from the 2-week quarantine. That was their first actual volleyball of any sense in over 2 weeks. So that might have to do something with it, but something that they just are going to have to be improved on here tonight if they want to try to pick up the victory and keep their season alive. For the Mustangs of Midway-Minto, like Coach Hollins mentioned there, they just got to play their own game. Try not to play down to the opponent here tonight. Try to just play good, take care of business, do what you have to do here tonight, and you will pick up the victory, and you'll keep your season alive, and you'll have a date with the number 1 seed in the Tommies of Thompson. A reminder here tonight for Borough fans, tomorrow afternoon, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough football team, they're in the state semifinals for the 5th consecutive year, looking for a 4th straight trip to the Dakota Bowl. The Burros will take on the Beulah Miners, a rematch of last year's state championship game. Kickoff for that is at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon from the Hillsboro Sports Complex. We'll begin our pregame show at 2:30, and that's Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros in the state semifinals taking on the Miners of Beulah. The other semifinal matchup in Class 2A football is the Kindred Vikings and the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. They kick off at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. Take another quick break, then we'll be back. Our starting lineups are next. yourliveevent.com.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Just want to give a quick shout out here on yourliveevent.com. Thank you to all the sponsors that you will see and hear throughout tonight's broadcast, allowing us to make this coverage possible. Whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize their business. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Without them, we would be unable to provide this coverage for you here tonight. Again, we thank you for joining us here on yourliveevent.com, the Region 2 play-in game between the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley and the Mustangs of Midway-Minto. We'll take one more quick pause, then we'll have our starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. That's upcoming next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Big Tex is a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Ben at 701-261-9779 or Tim at 701-430-0877.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
We are a part of so many great communities across North Dakota, from small farm towns to big cities. One thing is for sure, we are proud to be a part of your community. Hello, this is Chris Quam with Irie Insurance, and I am proud to work for Irie Insurance because we give back to our communities in so many ways. Like United Way School Drive, North Dakota Corn Growers, our local schools, and youth sports teams. So thank you for letting us be a part of your community and help protect it. To see some of our community efforts throughout the state, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Dagelman Industries is hiring for the following full-time positions at their Hillsboro location: welders, assembly workers, warehouse workers, and general laborers. Dagelman provides a 4 or 5 day work week schedule, industry-leading pay, and a benefits package, on-the-job training, opportunities for advancement, and a work culture that is second to none. To apply, call 701-636-1876 or email usajobs@dagelman.com or stop by the Hillsboro office and fill out an application. Dagelman Industries, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Time now for our starting lineups here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Those are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Discover career opportunities online at crystalsugar.com. Start with the lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard. The Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Starting a senior, the libero, number 2, Corinna Holte. A sophomore middle hitter, number 7, Krista Ackerman. A senior setter, number 8, Sydney Owens. Sophomore setter, number 10, Maddie Olson. Junior outside hitter, number 11, Stella Benson. Senior outside hitter, number 12, Anna Spokley. And sophomore middle hitter, number 13, Sydney Culp. Starting lines for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. The head coach is Katie Colness. The assistants are Rumor Stokes and Kale Mathis. Now time for the starting lines for the home team, the Midway-Minto Mustangs. Starting with a 5'9" setter, senior number 2, Elizabeth Shanelek. A 5'11" senior middle blocker, number 3, Carly Goditis. A 5'4" sophomore, the libero, number 13, Gianna Mead. A 5'9" senior middle blocker, number 5, April Schmitz. 5'7" junior outside hitter, number 6, Cassie Severson. A 5'8" senior outside hitter, number 21, Kendi Slominski. And a 5'10" right side hitter, number 12, Jasmine Lucatero. Those are your starting lineups, YourLiveEvent.com. Head coach for Midway-Minto, Kelly Hollins. The assistant is Mackenzie Gedrose. It's about ready here for first serve. Again, we thank you so much for joining us here, YourLiveEvent.com. Burros, the visiting team in the blue uniforms, black numbers trimmed in white. For Midway-Minto, the red uniforms with white numbers trimmed in black. As Midway-Minto will begin the contest with first serve, and back to serve is number 21, Kendi Slominski, to open up the contest for the Mustangs. First serve is sent across, dug up by Owens, the set by Olson. Over to Culp, through the block for the point. Sydney Culp with the first points of the match. The Burros side out, they lead 1-0. So Culp with the point, with the kill from Maddie Olson. And the Burros lead 1-0 as Sydney Owens back to serve for HCV. Her first serve sent across. It's dug up. Shanelak with the set. Tip over. Dug up by the Burros and free ball sent across by Benson. Back to Midway-Minto. Shanelak the set. And the kill, the point for Midway-Minto. As sent across by April Schmitz. Evens it up at 1 apiece. 1-1. In set number 1, just getting started. As April Schmitz back to serve for Midway-Minto. Her serve is an ace serve. April Schmitz with the ace. Holte kind of caught in between whether to underhand bump or overhand set, but it works out for the Mustangs as they lead 2-1. Schmitz back to send it once again as a missed dig there by Benson. It's back-to-back aces, and it's 3-1 in favor of Midway-Minto. The Burros early on struggling with that serve receive, something that they did unfortunately early on in the first time they met each other in a little under 2 weeks ago. As Schmitz to serve again, Holte, and no second touch. Make it 4-1 in favor of Midway-Minto. The back row just having difficulties with the serve of April Schmitz. And she'll send it across once again for the Mustangs, and that one is long, too strong, a service error. And the Burros side out, they trail 2-4. As Benson out for the Burros, Molly Porter will check in for HCV. As Porter will indeed serve for the Burros. Serve sent across. It's dug up Mead. The set by Shanelak and swung across Goditis. Burros trying to dig. Can they recover? And Kritzberger, nope. Can't get it over the net. It'll be 4 hits called. And it's a 5-2 Mustang advantage. As Jasmine Lucatero back to the service line. She'll serve for the Mustangs. Sent across, and it's an ace serve. Porter couldn't get the dig. It's 6-2. And again, Hillsboro-Central Valley cannot get the serve receive. Lucatero back to serve once again for the Mustangs. They lead 6-2. Serve is long. A service error. The Burros side out 3-6. They trail as Culp and Holte will check out. Tommy Trudell in as is. Number 7, Krista Ackerman. Lucatero will check out. 9, Sophie Schuster in for Midway-Minto. As Trudell will serve for the Burros. Sends it across, and it won't be returned. Cassie Severson tried to dig out a piece of it, but it just kind of went straight up and then straight back down. She couldn't touch it. Mustangs couldn't recover, and it's a 4-6 Burro deficit as Trudell will serve again. We'll get a whistle, and Midway-Minto was out of rotation. So back-to-back Burro points. It's them within 1, 5-6 they trail. So an unforced error, a free point there for the Burros. It's them back within 1. Trudell to serve again. Dug up Slominski at the net, and waiting for it was Ackerman, and she sent it down for the kill. And we're tied at 6. An overpass there from Kennedy Slominski, and the Burros have tied it up. 6-6, Trudell to serve, and it's an ace serve. Trudell, it's a 5-point Burro run, and the Burros take a 7-6 lead. Trudell back to serve it across again. We'll get a whistle, and they'll call a service line violation on Trudell. So the side out goes to Midway-Minto. We're tied at 7. Trudell will check out. Culp will check in, then immediately check back out for Holte the libero. So Holte back in for the Burros as 6, Cassie Severson will serve. It's dug up by Holte. Over to Kritzberger. Dug up Schuster. Set Shanelak over, but that's hit into the net. Slominski the hitting error. And the Burros retake the lead at 8-7. As Noella Kritzberger out, Maddie Olson back in for the Burros. It's an 8-7 HCV lead. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Olson to serve. Dug up. Shanilak the set. Over to Slominski. Dug up by Olson. Olson will send it back across on the free ball. Back to the Mustangs. Shanilak the set. Blocked at the net. Mustangs trying to recover, and they do. Slominski with the free ball across. Olson with the set over. Free ball sent across by Spokley, but it's out of bounds along the near side. And a side out to Midway-Minto. We're tied back at 8. 8-8, set 1. As Gianna Mead, the libero, will serve. Olson, Owens, and pinballs off of a couple Burros. And it's a 9-8 Mustang advantage. Mead with the first service point. She'll serve it across again. And that one is long, a service error. Third service error for the Mustangs. And the Burros side out, tied up, 9 apiece. Quarter out, Stella Benson back in for HCV. As Anna Spokley will serve for the Burros. Sent across, dug up, Slominski. Shanilak in the free ball, sent across by Severson. Back to the Burros. Olson with the set, tipped by Ackerman. Saved by the Mustangs. And pushed across Severson, but that one is too strong, out of bounds on the far sideline. And the Burros retake the lead at 10-9. Anna Spokley at the service line once again. Her first service point, she'll send it across. Need the dig, Shanilak the set. Over to Slominski for the kill. Shanilak the assist, Kennedy Slominski the kill. And Midway-Minto ties it up at 10. As Lucatero checks back in for Midway-Minto. Elizabeth Shanilak's serve goes into the net. And the Burros take an 11-10 lead. As Krista Ackerman will check out. Sydney Culp back in for the Burros. Corinna Holte at the service line. She'll send it across. Mead off the ceiling. And Lucatero will try to send it across. Unable to do so. Mustangs can't return it, and it's a 12-10 Burro advantage. Holte will stay at the service line. Sends it across. Dug up. Mead, battle at the net, and they'll say that it was Sydney Culp into the net on the overpass. Let the Mustangs get a break there, a net violation, and Midway-Minto will side out. They trail by 1. Kennedy Slominski to serve. Let's serve. Pinballs around, but the Burros able to save it. Ackerman with the free ball across, but out of bounds in front of the Mustang bench, and it's a 12-12 tie in set 1. Slominski back at the service line again. She'll send it across, dug up Owens, Olson. Owens, free ball sent across, perfect location, Lucatero, overpass, and Owens tried to then send it right back. She hit the top of the tape, but fell back down to the floor. And Midway-Minto will take a 13-12 lead, on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Timeout Burros. We'll take a timeout as well on yourliveevent.com.
Looking for a new vehicle? Visit with the sales team at Findlay Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Findlay Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Findlay or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at findlaymotors.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Out of the timeout, it's a Kendi Slominski ace, her first. 5th for the Mustangs. They'll take a 14-12 lead. She'll serve it across again. Owens with the set. Benson tips it across, but it's dug up by the Mustangs, and Lucatero will send it over, and she finds a hole. Jasmine Lucatero for Midway-Minto. 15-12, the Burros trail. And Slominski with the serve again. Holte, Olsen pushed across by Owens, and it finds the back line. Sydney Owens, perfect location in the back corner. Gets a piece of the line, and it's a 13-15 deficit for the Burros. They side out. As Noella Kritzberger back in, Sydney Owens will serve for HCV. Mead with the dig. Shanilak with the set. Sent over by Severson. Diving dig by the Burros. That was Ackerman, and it's sent across by HCV. Back to Midway-Minto. Lucatero the set, and the free ball across. Miscommunication. Schuster was waiting for it. Backed off at the last minute for Severson. She couldn't get it across the net, and it's a 14-15 Burro deficit. As Severson will check out, checking in for the first time, Kayla Becker, number 15 for Midway-Minto. The Burros trail by 1. Sydney Owens to serve. Serve sent across. Mead with the dig. Shanilek, and it's sent across. Dug up by the Burros. Owens to Benson. Sent it long. Nope, they'll say it was in. The line judge said it was out, but the head official said it was in, so they'll count it for the point. So Stella Benson, her first kill. And the Burros tied at 15. 15-15. Burros even up the score. Sydney Owens back to serve once again. Sends it across, dug up. Set by Shanilek over to Becker, dug up by the Burros. Owens, Benson pushes it across, Becker the dig. Set by Shanilek to Lucatero, blocked at the net, but unable to save it was Anna Smokely. Got a forearm on it, but it just flew backwards. And it's a 16-15 Mustang lead. 5 April Schmitz will serve for Midway-Minto. Serve sent across, Holte the dig. Set by Owens. Kritzberger off the tape, and unable to save it is the Burros. 4 hits called, and it's a 17-15 Mustang lead. Schmitz back to serve it again. Serve sent across. Holte with the dig. Owens. Free ball sent across by Culp. Back to the Mustangs. Shanilak the set. Goditis for the kill. Carly Goditis checking in and gets her first kill tonight. 18-15 in favor of Midway-Minto. April Schmitz to serve it across again. Dug up. Spokely. Kritzberger. Free ball sent across by Benson. Back to the Mustangs. Shanilak the set to Becker. Dug up by the Burros. Owens. Call pushes it across. Shanilak with the set. Saves it, and Goditis tried to send it over. Couldn't make clean contact. Hits the tape, falls back to the floor, and it's a 16-18 Burro deficit after the side out. Benson will check out. 15 Wally Porter in. She'll serve. Serve sent across. Dug up by Becker. Set by Shanilak over to Goditis, who sent it through a tip for the point. Carly Goditis there for the Mustangs. They side out. It's 19-16 in favor of Midway-Minto as Jasmine Lucatero will serve. But Hillsboro-Central Valley will take their second timeout. Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Midway-Minto 19, Hillsboro-Central Valley 16, set 1, yourliveevent.com.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877.
19-16, the Mustangs lead as Jasmine Lucatero will send the serve across. Sent right back by the Burros Holte as Shanelak sets and into the net on the swing by Carly Goditis. 4 hits will be called, and it's a 17-19 Burro deficit after the side out. Lucatero will check out. Number 9, Sophie Schuster back in for Midway-Minto. As Trudell and Ackerman will check back in for the Burros. Trudell will serve. It's sent across, Mead with the dig. Shanelak and sent across by Goditis, but she sent it too strong. And it's an 18-19 Burro deficit. They're down by 1. Late in set number 1. Trudell, her 5th service point. She'll send it across again. Let's serve, but it's dug up. Slominski, the set by Shanelak, and hit across. Back to the Burros, set by Owens. Ackerman for the point. No, it's diving. It's saved by the Mustangs, but they are unable to return it. And it's a 19-19 tie. Burros back within 1. As Tommy Trudell, 6 service points, and Midway-Minto will take their first time out of the set. Set 1 tied at 19. Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
3 straight Hillsboro-Central Valley points has tied it back up 19-19. In set number 1 of this Region 2 play-in game. Tommy Trudell is back at the service line once again for HCV. She'll send the serve across. Dug up, set by Shanelak. Swung on by Goditis, but it's dug up by the Burros. Owens to Kritzberger. Dug up Slominski, sent across on 2 by Shanelak, and the Burros can't save it. It was dug up by Trudell, but it went flying underneath the tape. And it's a 20-19 Midway-Minto lead after the side out as Trudell out Holte back in for the Burros. And 15, that's Kayla Becker, will serve for Midway-Minto. Her serve sent across. Dug up Spokley, set by Owens. Ackerman for the point. Krista Ackerman for HCV from Sydney Owens. And the Burros sign out. They tied back up at 20. Noella Kritzberger out. And number 10, Maddie Olson back in. She will serve for HCV. Olson with the serve across. Dug up Shanelak, sent across on 2 by the Mustangs. And the Burros can't return it. Third touch punched by Owens. Couldn't get over the net, and it's a 21-20 Mustang lead. Side out as 13, Gianna Mead will serve for Midway-Minto. Free ball sent across by Owens. At the net, Spokley with the tip. Burros back with it as free ball sent across by Porter. Shanelak the set for the Mustangs. High off the tape. Tipped sent down by Owens, and Midway-Minto can't return it. And we're tied 21-21 in set 1. Fun back and forth set. Porter will check out. Stella Benson back in for HCV. As 12, Anna Spokley will serve for the Burros. Serve sent across. Slominski with the set, and Shanelak tried to send it over on 2, but she sent it long, and it's a 22-21 Burro advantage. Burros lead by 1, and Midway-Minto will take their second timeout Golden Harvest Timcazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads in set one, 22-21. Golden Harvest Timcazette Seed Sales Scoreboard, yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Sam Preston, a student athlete at Hillsboro High School. The pandemic has affected all of us, and nobody likes having to deal with it, but we have to deal with it. And some of the ways we deal with it includes wearing a mask, keeping your distance from other fans, and staying home if you don't feel well. And if you are asked to quarantine, please follow the instructions and the state recommended guidelines. These guidelines are for us student athletes as well as fans. We want to play, you want to watch, so please follow these state of North Dakota guidelines and help us save our season.
22-21 in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley in set number one. Both teams have now used both timeouts, so we're playing on from here. Anna Spokley at the service line, sends it across. Slominski with the dig. Shanilak back to Slominski. It's blocked by Ackerman, but it goes out of bounds. And so the side out for Midway-Minto, tied back up at 22. Schuster out. 23. Jasmine Lucatero back in for Midway-Minto. Tied at 22 in set number one as Elizabeth Shanilak will serve. Dug up Holte. Set by Olsen. Ackerman with the tip across and a perfect decision as Ackerman took something off of it. It found the middle, that 10-foot attack line, and it's a 23-22 Borough lead. Holte will serve. Lucatero will send it across for Midway-Minto. That one off of the antenna. It's a 24-22 lead, and the Burros will have set point. Corinna Holte at the service line for HCV. Holte sends it across. Dug up Slominski, set by Shanilak over to Schmitz for the point. Shanilak to Schmitz. Her first kill, Shanilak's fourth assist. And a side out, 23-24. Burrows still with set point. As Kennedy Slominski back at the service line for Midway-Minto. She'll send it across. Holte, that one flies into the stands. And we're tied at 24 apiece. Slominski, her fifth service point. The Mustangs have tied the Burros now at 24. They fought off 2 set points. Slominski back to serve again. Spokley overpass back to Midway-Minto. Lucatero pushed across and it finds the spot as Schmidt was just trying to save it, but some miscommunication there for the Burros, and it's 25-24. Holte and Spokley both looking at each other. Neither one of them took it, and it's set point for Midway-Minto. Slominski to serve. Let's serve, and does it fall? Does it hit the line? Nope, they'll say that it touched the antenna. It got a piece of the antenna, so it's out, and it's tied at 25. 25-25, set one. Maddie Olson out. Stella Benson back in for the Burros. Sydney Owens will serve for HCV. Official just checking, make sure the rotation is good for the teams. It is. So Sydney Owens to serve. Mead. Shanilak the set, sent across. Lucatero for the point. Elizabeth Shanilak assist 5. Jasmine Lucatero kill 2. And Midway-Minto once again set point at 26-25. 5 April Schmitz to serve for Midway-Minto. Schmitz at the line, sends it across. Holte the dig. Set by Owens. Kritzberger, dug up Slominski, set by Shanilak. Sent across, dug up by the Burros, set by Kritzberger. Culp, big swing off of the ceiling, and Midway-Minto cannot send it back. Shanilak Slominski with the dig, but that one went straight up to the ceiling and kind of just pinballed around. It's tied at 26-26, set one. Burros have fought back a couple straight set points as Molly Porter will check in for the Burros. Set Shanalak. Lucatero pushes it across for the point. A lift called on the Burros, and it's a 27-26 Midway-Minto advantage. Mustangs looking for the set win. Jasmine Lucatero at the service line. She'll send it across. Holte. Owens. Spokley with the tip for the point. We're tied at 27 as Anna Spokley gets the tip for the point. And it's 27-27 here in set number 1. As Tommy Trudell back in, she'll serve for the Burros. Ackerman also in for HCV. Serve is dug up Slominski, Mead, and Shanalak the free ball across. Porter, Owens to Spokley, and it's blocked by Shanalak. The block kill for the point, and that'll make it 28-27. 28-27 in favor of Midway-Minto. Holte will check back in for the Burros. As 15, Kayla Becker to serve for Midway-Minto. Holte with the dig. Owens. Kritzberger tips it across, tipped at the net. Mead pushed across by Schuster. Back to the Burros. Holte. Owens. Ackerman. She sent it into the net. And it is a point to Midway-Minto, and it's a 29-27 set number 1 victory for Midway-Minto on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Our Farmers Union Insurance, Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl between set reports, and really just a fun set of volleyball going back and forth between the two. Hillsboro-Central Valley had the first opportunity to try to clinch the set. They had a 24-22 lead, but Midway-Minto 3 straight points of their own to take a 25-24 lead and have set point of their own. And from there, side out to the Burros, side out, side out, side out, side out, all the way to a 28-27. From there, the Mustangs able to get that final set point and take a 29-27 victory in that first set. They take a 1-0 lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. For Midway-Minto, they are led 2 kills, Jasmine Lucatero and Carly Goditis. 5 assists for Elizabeth Shanalak. For HCV, Krista Ackerman with 3 kills. Sydney Owens has 3 assists to lead the Burros. That is your Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance between set reports. Give them a call, 701-436-5777. Take a break, be back, set number 2 coming up, yourliveevent.com.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Midway-Minto with a 1-0 lead as they took a 29-27 victory in that first set on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Girls looking to recover, not for to fall down 2-0 here tonight. Region 2 play-in match between these two teams. Burros the 9 seed on the road. Midway-Minto the 8 seed. They are at home here tonight. As the Burros will begin with service, it's number 2, Corinna Holte, back at the service line for HCV. Her serve sent across. Mead Slominski, and the free ball sent across by April Schmitz. Back to the Burros, set by Olson, pushed across by Owens. Back to the Mustangs. Shanilak the set, and Schmitz able to free ball it across back to the Burros. Sydney Culp gets a piece of the line for the point. Maddie Olson, her second assist. Sydney Culp, her second kill. And the Burros with the first point in set number 2. Holte back to serve once again. Sends it across. Mead. Overpass into the net. Can't be returned. It's a 2-1. HCV advantage. Holte will stay at the service line. 2-0 HCV. Holte. Diving dig there by Mead. Shanilak, and Mead sends it across. Back to the Burros. Holte. Olsen pushed across by Culp. A misplay there by Kayla Becker. And it's 3-0 in favor of the Burros. 3-0 HCV, set number 2. Holte back at the service line once again. Slominski with the dig, set by Shanilak, sent across Schmitz, but a block there. Sydney Culp with the block for the point, and it's 4-0 HCV. Girls lead this second set, looking to tie it up at 1 set apiece. Holte with the serve across, and that one is just a hair too strong in the Burros. A service error. Midway-Minto sides out. 1-4, they trail. 21, Kendi Slominski to serve for Midway-Minto. Serve sent across. Holte the dig. Owens trying to save it near the bleachers, and it gets across on the hit by Spokley, and a misplay there. And it leads to a Burro point. It's a 5-1 HCV lead. As Maddie Olson out 16, Noella Kritzberger back in for HCV. They lead by 4. Owens to serve. Dug up Becker, set by Shanilak. Back to Becker, free ball sent across. Holte tries to save it. She gets a piece of it, but it deflects off of Benson and onto the floor. 2-5, Midway-Minto the side out. As 3, Carly Goditis will check back in for the libero, Gianna Mead. April Schmitz to serve, dug up by Holte. Owens over to Kritzberger, dug up, Schmitz, and it's sent across back to HCV by Becker. Owens to Benson. Mustangs trying to save it, they do so, and the free ball is sent across by April Schmitz. Kritzberger for the Burros, sent across by Benson, but it's dug up by Schmitz. Shanilak the set, pushed across, and they'll get a lift called. Kayla Becker on the lift, and it's 6-2 HCV. As Benson out, 15 Molly Porter back in for the Burros. As Porter will serve. Sent across, dug up, set, over to Goditis, blocked at the net. And nope, they'll say it would hit the tape. They'll call 4 hits, and it's a 7-2 Burro advantage. Ollie Porter, her first service point. She'll serve it again. Mead the dig. Set by Shanilak over to Lucatero. She hit it into the net, and it's an 8-2 HCV lead as the Mustangs forced to take a timeout. Set number 2, Golden Harvest Timcazette Seed Sales Scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
8-2, make it 9-2 in favor of Hillsboro. Central Valley is out of the timeout. Sydney Culp sends it across. It's a 7-point HCV lead as Molly Porter still at the service line for the Burros. Short serve, it's dug up. Shanilak with the set. Sent across Goditis. Diving dig there by Holte. And free ball sent across by Porter. Back to the Mustangs. Shanilak the set. Lucatero blocked at the net. Able to recover as Midway-Minto. It's sent across, and Holte, a misplay there. Might have been going long, but she got her forearm on it, and 3-9 side out in favor of the Mustangs. Jasmine Lucatero to serve for Midway-Minto. Serve sent across. Holte with the dig. Spokely, and the free ball sent across by Kritzberger. Back to the Mustangs. Shanilak, and through a touch for the point, Carly Goditis. And it's a 4-9 deficit for the Mustangs. Back-to-back points. As Lucatero, her second service point. She'll send the serve again. Holte with the dig. Owens with the set. Back to Kritzberger. Lucatero able to save it. Shanilak and Mead the free ball across. We'll get a whistle. Point to HCV, and we'll get a illegal attack. An illegal attack sent there by Mead. Coach Hollins disagreeing with the call, saying she was on the ground. Right now, it's a point to Hillsboro-Central Valley at 10-4. Now the officials will discuss it. The up official, the head official is Jen Rogers. The down official is Travis Dean. They are having a discussion right now. It's presently 9-4 in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley, and we'll get a replay. A replay, no point. It'll stay 9-4, and we'll redo it again. So the last 30 seconds never happened. Forget about it, and start back again at 9-4. As Lucatero back to serve once again. Serve across, Spokely the dig. Owens to Culp. Tipped at the net, and Goditis sends it back. Owens to Spokely, dug up there by Mead, set by Shanilak. And sent across by Becker, dug up by the Burros, Holte. Owens, Spokely with the tip, overpass, Lucatero. But it finds a spot, it finds a line. Jasmine Lucatero just diving for it, trying to save it. It went across, and it found a piece of the line on the back, on the far sideline. So 5-9 in favor, or 5-9 the Mustangs trail. Lucatero to serve again. Dug up by the Burros, set by Owens. Culp into the net. And 6-9, 4 straight Mustang points, gets them within 3. And the Burros, Hillsboro-Central Valley coach Katie Colness will call her first timeout of the set. Set number 2, Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard, yourliveevent.com. The Vets Club in Hillsboro is your place to go after a long, hard day of work or after the game and meet up with your friends. You're welcome anytime at the Hillsboro Vets Club. They're the place where family, friends, and neighbors meet. Check out their Wednesday appetizer menu from 5 to 7. And don't forget their daily specials from 4 to 6 every day. And you can stay and play all night long. The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough activities. VFW Post 4172 and the Lynn Spearing American Legion Post 4 welcome you to the Hillsboro Vets Club. 9-6, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads in set number 1. But Midway-Minto have scored 4 straight points, was once a 9-2 lead, is now a 9-6 advantage. Mustangs to serve it across again, as that is 23, Jasmine Lucatero for Midway-Minto. Serve sent across, Holte, and no second touch. Again, the Burros just struggling with serve receive as Holte's dig flew back towards the back wall, and it's 7-9, the Mustangs within 2. Lucatero back to serve again. Serve across, Porter the dig, set by Owens. Kritzberger tips it across, and it finds the line. Noella Kritzberger, her first kill Owens her 4th assist. The Burros a much-needed side out. 10-7 they lead as Trudell Ackerman back in for HCV. Trudell will serve. And number 9, Sophie Schuster back in for Midway-Minto. Trudell the serve across. Dug up Becker. Shanilak the set. Goditis across, and she sent it long. It's 11-7 in favor of the Burros in set 2. Trudell, 7 service points. She'll serve it again. Dug up by the Mustangs. Shanilak the set. Across by Slominski. Burrows with it still. Ackerman tips it across. As Schuster the dig. Set by Shanilak and across by Goditis. Burrows return it with Owens. Back to Midway-Minto as Meade will send it across. Back to the Burros. Ackerman blocked at the net as Shanilak with the block for the point. And the Mustangs side out 8-11. Estradell out and back in is number 2, Corinna Holte for the Burros. They lead by 3 with the Mustangs with service. That's 15, Kayla Becker. Serve sent across. Holte diving dig. Owens. And no third touch. And a 9-11. As Becker the service point, her first. Mustangs within 2 at 9-11. They trail. Becker to serve again. Spokley. Porter. And Spokley will tip it across. Goditis battle at the net, and it's won by Hillsboro-Central Valley's Anna Spokley. She gets the point. It's 12-9. The Burros lead by 3. Noella Kritzberger out. Maddie Olson back in for HCV, and she will serve. 3-point Burro lead. Olson with the serve across. Floater, it's dug up. Shanilak with the set and tipped across. Back to HCV. Owens, Olson, Ackerman sent it strong. Krista Ackerman the hitting error, and a 10-12 deficit for Midway-Minto after the side out as 5. April Schmidt's back in. Goditis will check out. 13, Gianna Meade back to serve for Midway-Minto as her serve goes long. Service error, 13-10, HCV with the lead. That's Meade's second service error as Molly Porter out. 11, Stella Benson back in for HCV. As 12, Anna Spokley will serve. Dug up and sent across on 2 by Shanilak, but she sent it strong, too long. And it's a 14-10 Burro advantage. As Spokley back at the service line once again. Spokley serve is across. Slominski the dig, Shanilak. Over to Schmitz, dug up there by Spokley, set by Olson. Sent across by Benson, but it's dug up. Tipped across on 2 by Shanilak, and we'll get a whistle. And they'll call a net violation on the Burros. 7, Krista Ackerman. And it's a side out for the Mustangs, 11-14. Midway-Minto trails. As Sophie Schuster will check out, 23. Jasmine Lucatero will check in for Midway-Minto. 2, Elizabeth Shanilak will serve. Serve is dug up, Holte. Olson, and the free ball sent across by Sydney Owens. Back to the Mustangs. Shanilak the set over to Slominski for the point. Shanilak to Slominski. And 12-14, the deficit is 2. And Shanilak back to serve again. As that one is long. Service error. Side out back to the Burros, 15-12. Burros so far keeping that lead of 2 and 3 points and not let Midway-Minto get it back to within 1. As Corinna Holte will serve. Meade with the dig set by Shanilak. Pushed across Schmitz, but she sent it long, and it's a 16-12 Burro lead. Holte now 7 service points. She'll stay at the line. Serve sent across. Meade the diving dig. Shanilak the set. Lucatero will send it across, but Holte with the dig. Olson to Culp. Does it get the line? No, it does not. It's sent out of bounds along the near sideline, just in front of the Mustang bench. and it's a 13-16 deficit, a side out to Midway-Minto as Kennedy Slominski will serve. Sends it across. Owens, Olson, back to Owens for the point. Maddie Olsen's third assist. Sydney Owens gets her first kill tonight. 17-13 in favor of HCV. As Olsen will check out. 16, Noella Kritzberger back in for the Burros. 15, Kayla Becker will check out. Number 6, Cassie Severson in for Midway-Minto. As back to serve is Owens. Set by Shanelak. And Schmitz's swing is blocked at the net. And down for the point. 18-13 is Culp, Kritzberger teaming up there for the block. It's a 5-point Borough lead. And Sydney Owens back to serve it once again. Set and swung across off the tape back to the Burros. Sent right back by Benson. And the Mustangs can't return it. A lift is called, and it's a 19-13 lead. For the Burros, they lead by 6 in set 2, looking to tie it up at 1 set apiece. Owens back to serve again. Mead the dig, set by Shanelak over to Cassie Severson. Dug up by Holte. Owens and Spokely will tip it across on 3. Slominski, Shanelak, Schmitz off a touch. Saved by the Burros, but overpass and sent down for the point by April Schmitz. Waited on it, timed it perfectly, and got her second kill. Side out, 14-19. The Mustangs trail. As Schmitz will go back to serve for Midway-Minto. Serve is sent across, Holte. Culp, and tipped by Kritzberger, but that one goes into the net. 15-19, the Mustangs within 4. As April Schmitz, her 6th service point. She's at the line once again. Serve sent across, Benson. Owens to Kritzberger across. It's dug up, Slominski. Shanelak over to Severson, but it's dug up by the Burros. Owens, Kritzberger, Benson will send it across. Back to the Mustangs as Slominski across on 3. Owens the dig, Culp, and the free ball sent across by Kritzberger. Shanelak for the Mustangs to Lucatero, dug up by Owens. Kritzberger tipped by Culp at the net, and they'll say it's 4 hits. They'll say Culp didn't get it across. It hit the tape. And so for its call after Benson touches it. So 16-19. Mustangs within 3. Schmitz will serve again. Holte, and underneath the net, it's an ace serve. And the Mustangs within 2 at 17-19. They've gone to within 2 a couple times this set, however, have not gone back to within 1 as Schmitz to serve again. Spokely, Olsen trying to save it. That's Owens. It flies back behind the official stand, and it's 18-19. The Mustangs within 1. Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales Scoreboard. Timeout HCV, yourliveevent.com.
Today's sponsorship is provided in part by Anderson Cutting Horses, Roger and Connie Anderson. They wish all Burros the best in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities this school year. Roger and Connie Anderson of Anderson Cutting Horses are proud to have the students of Hillsboro and Central Valley represent our communities. Good luck, Burros, in all that you do. From Roger and Connie Anderson, Anderson Cutting Horses.
Midway-Minto back within 1. They trail 19-18 to Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales Scoreboard. But the Mustangs, they have reeled off 5 straight points. What was once a 19-13 deficit is now 19-18. As April Schmitz back at the service line once again for Midway-Minto. He's got 8 service points. Half of them are aces so far tonight. Schmitz with the serve across. Holte the dig. Set by Owens to Culp. Too strong. And we're tied at 19 apiece. 19-19. April Schmitz still at the service line. Mustangs lead by 1. Serve across Holte. And it overpass. Lucatero was waiting on it, and she sent it down for the kill. It's 20-19. As Midway-Minto retakes the lead, their first lead in set number 2. Schmitz, 10 service points. She'll serve it across again. Owens, Benson, and Kritzberger able to save it, sends it across. Severson, Shanelak pushed across Goditis, but it's dug up by the Bros. Holte. Owens, Benson pushes it across, and the Mustangs can't get it off the net, and it's a point to HCV. They side out. We're tied at 20. 20-20, set number 2. As Benson out, Molly Porter in for HCV. Porter the serve across. Dug up Severson, set Shanelak over to Goditis. Dug up by Holte. Owens and Culp the free ball across. Back to the Mustangs. Shanelak the set. Goditis with the swing and the point. 21-20. 8th assist, Shanelak. 4th kill for Carly Goditis, and it's a 1-point Mustang lead as Jasmine Lucatero will serve. Sent across, dug up Holte. Owens to Spokley. She sent it strong. 22-20, Mustangs with the lead. Hillsboro-Central Valley, it's been their Achilles heel all year, just unable to finish sets. It's rearing its ugly head again here tonight. Lucatero with the serve. Holte, Owens, Kritzberger blocked at the net, saved by the Burrows and sent across by Owens. Back to the Mustangs, Shanelak. Tipped across Severson. Back to the Burrows and sent right back by Owens. Off of the ceiling, Mead with the free ball across, it gets over. Spokley, Owens back to Spokley, tips it across, Shanelak. Sent across, but dug up by the Burrows. And Spokley threw a tip for the point. Anna Spokley, it's 21-22. The Burrows back within 1. As Culp and Holte will check out. Krista Ackerman, Tommy Trudell in for HCV. Lucatero out for the Mustangs, and number 9, Sophie Schuster back in for Midway-Minto. Trudell will serve for the Burrows. They trail by 1. Serve sent across Severson the dig. Shanelak and sent across by Mead from the back row. Dug up by Owens. Kritzberger and sent across Spokley. Mead the dig. Shanelak the set to Goditis. Blocked at the net. Mustangs recoup. And tipped across Severson back to the Burrows. Owens, Ackerman the tip across. Diving dig there by Schuster. And Goditis sends it across. Returned back by Owens to the Mustangs. Goditis threw a tip. Dug up by Owens. Flies into the stands right next to me. As I grab the volleyball, it's 23-21. Midway-Minto with the lead, 2 points away, as Ackerman will, Trudell will check out and Holte will check back in for the Burrows. As 6, Cassie Severson to serve for the Burrows. Porter the dig is set by Owens. Ackerman blocked at the net. Shanelak the block kill. And it's 23. They'll say it was out of bounds. My mistake. So it's a point back to the Burrows at 22-23. They trail by 1. So the hit was long, out of bounds on the near side. So it's a 1-point Mustang lead, 23-22. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. YourLiveEvent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro-Central Valley, they trail by 1, 23-22. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Burrows sided out last time as it was a net violation was the official call, so 23-22. Burrows trail as Maddie Olson will serve for HCV. Shanilak the set. It's sent across Sluminski, dug up by the Burros. Olson, Ackerman with the tip, dug up there by the Mustangs. And sent across through the block for the point, Carly Goditis, and it's 24-22. Set point to Midway-Minto. As Goditis will check out 5, April Schmitz back in for Midway-Minto. As the libero 13, Gianna Mead will serve. Serve across, Owens, Olsen, sent across by Spokley, and it finds the line. Olsen to Spokley. 4th assist for Maddie Olsen, 3rd kill for Anna Spokley. Burrows side out 23-24, still set point for Midway-Minto. As Anna Spokley will now serve Slominski, the overpass into the net, down to the floor. It's 24-24, all tied up in set number 2. Spokley to serve it again. This set is going extra points once again. Serve sent across, diving dig there by Slominski, and Mead with the free ball across. Back to the Burros, Owens, Benson, it's dug up by Mead, set by Shanilak. Swung across, over for the point as Kennedy Slominski will get her 3rd kill. Shanilak her 9th assist, and it's 25-24. Midway-Minto with set point once again. Their 3rd this set. As Shanilak will serve. Sent across Benson. Olsen. Back to Benson. Diving dig there by Mead. Shanilak over to Slominski. Off a touch for the point. As Hillsboro-Central Valley talking with the official, the call is point to Midway-Minto at 26-24. And now the official will talk with the line judge along the far side. And indeed, the call will stand. It's a point to the Mustangs, and it's a 26-24 set number 2 victory as Midway-Minto will take a 2-0 lead on the Golden Harvest Timkazet Seed Sales scoreboard. Our Farmers Union Insurance between set update here as similar story. Set number 1, Hillsboro-Central Valley just unable to finish. At one time, they had a 19-13 lead. But Midway-Minto, 7 straight points to take the 20-19 lead. And from there, the teams trading side outs. Midway-Minto had 2 set point opportunities at 24-22. Burros fought back to tie it up at 24. But the Mustangs answered right back, and a 26-24 set number 2 victory to take a 2-0 lead. Golden Harvest Timkazet Seed Sales scoreboard. Leaders for the Mustangs, Carly Goditis, 4 kills. Jasmine Lucatero with 3. Elizabeth Shanilak has 9 assists for the Mustangs. For HCV, 3 kills apiece, Krista Ackerman and Anna Spokley. 2 for Sydney Culp. Sydney Owens has 4 assists, as does Maddie Olson. That is your Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Between set reports on yourliveevent.com. Take a break, be back set number 3 when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Corey Wright is ready for you as a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, you'll want to talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. Now, you don't want to be left out in the cold, and that's why Goose River Heating and Cooling is available for you with 24-hour emergency service. Contact Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating and Cooling, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer. Here for you, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Anderson from Hillsboro High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around you as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision-making and even death. Don't let your friends and family and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by Hillsboro High School District.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben and Tyrell are ready to repair your windshield. No need to wait to get that pesky chip fixed. And if you need glass replacement, Hillsboro Body Shop is the place to get it done and get it done right. Call Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop today, 701-636-4981. No matter the auto body fix, cars, pickups, semis, and more. For trusted full-service body work on your vehicle and same-day glass repair, give Ben and Tyrell a call at Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
We move to set 3, yourliveevent.com, as the Mustangs of Midway-Minto have a 2-0 lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. It's been close both sets, 29-27, set 1, 26-24. First two sets have both went to extra points. The Mustangs will begin with service as 21. Kennedy Slominski back at the service line. Sends it across Holte. Owens. Benson blocked at the net. Benson tries to save it. Over to the Mustangs. And from the back row, centered by Slominski. With that off the tape, back down to the floor in the Burros side out to begin set number 1. As Maddie Olson out. And Noella Kritzberger back in for HCV. Sydney Owens will serve for the Burros. Sends it across, dug up by Meade. Shanilak and sent across for the point. As number 6, Cassie Severson for Midway-Minto. Ties it up at 1. Meade will check out 3. Carla Goditis back in for the Mustangs. April Schmitz at the service line. Serve sent across, dug up Spokley. Owens to Kritzberger. Dug up by Midway-Minto. Shanilak the set, and a miss hit there by Severson. 4 hits will be called, and a 2-1 Burrow lead after they side out. Stella Benson out 15. Molly Porter in to serve for HCV. Serve sent across by Porter. Dug up, but an overpass Culp was waiting for, and she tipped it down for the point. 3-1 in favor of the Burros. Burros trying to get off to a hot start in set number 1, or set number 3. They did so last set, so we're unable to finish as Molly Porter with the serve across again. Lucatero with the swing, dug up by the Burros. Olson, Spokley into the net. And point to Midway-Minto. They side out 2-3. They trail. Jasmine Lucatero back to the service line for the Mustangs. Serve sent across. Porter with the dig, but that flies into the stands. Tied at 3. 3-3, set 3. Lucatero back to the service line. She'll send it across, dug up by Holte. Set by Owens. Sent across by Kritzberger. Lucatero with a touch. Shanilak and Meade from the back row will send it across. Porter, Kritzberger, and sent across by Colt. Meade able to get a forearm on it, but that flies towards the back wall. And a point to the Burros. They side out at 4-3. They lead. As Culp Holte will check out. Krista Ackerman in for the Burros, as is Tommy Trudell, and Trudell will serve. Lucatero out for the Mustangs, and in number 9, Sophie Schuster for Midway-Minto. Trudell with the serve, Meade with the dig. Shanilak blocked by the Burros and sent right back to the Mustangs. Tipped across, back to HCV. Kritzberger, Spokley, Meade with a touch. Slominski and the free ball sent across by Severson, back to the Burros. Kritzberger the set. Battle at the net, rolls along. Spokley will tip it across, sent across by Shanilak, and back to the Burros. Owens, Ackerman, dug up there by Slominski, set by Shanilak, and swung across. Severson back to the Burros. Spokley, that one's into the net, and we'll get 4 hits called on HCV. A fun rally, but it ends in a Mustang point. We're tied at 4. As Trudell out and Colonel Holte back in for the Burros. As 6, Cassie Severson will serve for Midway-Minto. Tied at 4, and that serve out of bounds along the far sideline, and a 5-4. HCV, they side out as Kritzberger out 10. Maddie Olson back in for the Burros. Burros lead by 1 in set 3. They trail 2 sets to none. Golden Harvest, Tim Kazet, Seed Sales scoreboard. Olson serves, sent across. Shanilak to Gaditis for the kill. Shanilak 10th assist, Gaditis 5th kill, and the Mustangs tie it back up at 5. As Gianna Mead will serve for Midway-Minto. Sends it across, Owens, Olson, and Owens over on 3. Perfect location right at that 10-foot line. For the point, it's a 6-5 Borough lead. As Porter out back in 11, Stella Benson for HCV. As 12, Anna Spokley back to the service line. She'll serve. Sends it across. Slominski the dig set by Shanilak. Back to Slominski. Dug up by Owens and sent across on 2 by Sydney Owens. Mustangs return it. Overpass there by Holte. Waiting for it was Shanilak for the point. Tied at 6. 6-6. Schuster out. 23. Jasmine Lucatero back in. As 2. Shanilak will serve for Midway-Minto. Dug up Benson. That's Olson, and unable to get it across was Anna Spokley, and we're tied at 7. Midway-Minto will take a 7-6 lead here in set number 3. Mustangs, their first lead of the set. As Shanilak will serve it again. Olson over on 2, back to Midway-Minto. Shanilak the set, blocked at the net. Midway-Minto still with it, and Shanilak the free ball across. Olson bumps it over. Back to Midway-Minto. Shanilak, and we'll get a whistle. We'll get a double hit on the set by Elizabeth Shanilak, and it's a 7-7 tie. Ackerman out, 13. Sydney Culp in for the Burros. Seven apiece. Corinna Holte will serve. Dug up Mead. Set Shanilak and Slominski into the net. And an 8-7 lead. Burros back up by 1. Corinna Holte at the service line. Serve sent across. Dug up Mead. Slominski at the net. Bounces off of it. Shanilak with the 3rd touch and a 4th touch by Midway-Minto, and it's a 9-7 Borough advantage. Corinna Holte, 9 service points now so far tonight. 2-point Borough lead as Holte serve goes into the net to sign out to Midway-Minto. 8-9. Mustangs trail by 1 as Kendi Slominski back at the service line. Serve sent across Holte. Olson. And sent across by Benson. Slominski the dig. Set Shanilak and swung across for the point. As April Schmitz, her 3rd kill. And we're tied at 9. 9-9 in set 3. Slominski back at the service line. She served 6. Serve across Holte. Spokley. And pushed across by Olson. Back to Midway-Minto. Mead. And Severson will tip it across. Back to the Burros. Owens tipped across by Culp. Dug up there Slominski. Shanilak the set and sent long. On the swing there by Schmitz. And a point back to the Burros. They retake the lead at 10-9. Maddie Olson out 16. Noella Kritzberger back in for the Burros. She'll take the front row. As Owens with the serve, Mead the dig, Shanilak the set, tipped across for the point. As 6, Cassie Severson with the point. And we're tied 10-10, set number 3, Golden Harvest Tim Kazet Seed Sales scoreboard. As timeout, Hillsboro-Central Valley will take one as well, yourliveevent.com.
Medicare Part D open enrollment is now through December 7th. Hillsboro Drug and Gift welcomes those age 65 and over to stop in and talk about the Medicare Part D changes for 2021. Just stop at Hillsboro Drug and Gift or call to set up an appointment with your pharmacy team. Don't forget to get your flu shot at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. There is no appointment necessary. Check out the new Christmas and holiday decor. They do accept Hillsboro Christmas cash at your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee Power Tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaw, skill saw, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber accepts Hillsboro Christmas cash to save you more. With winter coming, we remind you of laminate flooring and cabinets available to update your office, home, shops, and cabins with the help of Hillsboro Lumber. 701-636-4301. Hillsboro Lumber.
10-10, set number 3 as Midway-Minto with the serve. April Schmidt sends it across. Owens to Culp, dug up by Schmitz, overpass, back to the Burrows. Owens to Benson, dug up by Schmitz, Slominski. And Lucatero, the free ball across, but that one hits the speaker right above us here and falls back down to the floor. And so Burrows get a break and an 11-10 lead. Stella Benson out. Back in for the Burrows 15, Molly Porter, she'll serve. Dug up Severson, the set over to Goditis, but it's dug up by the Burrows. Holte, and Owens the free ball across on 3. Back to the Mustangs, Shanilak, Goditis for the point. Shanilak, that is assist number 13. Goditis with kill 6. And we're tied at 11. 11-11, set 3. Mustangs looking for the sweep tonight. Winner gets the number 1 seed, Thompson Tommies. Jasmine Lucatero, the serve, dug up Holte. Set by Owen, Spokley across, Mead with the dig. Shanilak and the free ball sent across by Cassie Severson. Back to the Burrows, Culpin sent across by Porter. Mustangs with it, Shanilak to Goditis for the point. 12-11, the Mustangs retake the lead. As Jasmine Lucatero, 9 service points. She'll stay at the line. But for a couple more, try to extend this lead. Give them a cushion. Lucatero, the serve across, and that one out of bounds. Along the far sideline, and we're tied at 12 following the service error, her second. Ackerman, Trudell back in for the Burrows. Tommy Trudell will serve as Culp and Holte check out. As Trudell serves sent across, dug up Severson. And the free ball sent across by Goditis back to the Burrows. Kritzberger, Ackerman the tip. And Sophie Schuster with the dig, and Severson tried to send it across, but she sent it into the net. And it's a 13-12 advantage for HCV. Trudell, her 8th service point. She'll send it across. Dug up Schuster. Back to Severson, the swing, but it's dug up Porter. Owens, Spokley with the tip across, but waiting for it with the block and the point was Elizabeth Shanilak. And we're tied at 13 apiece. 13-13, Trudell out. As back in is Corinna Holte. As 6, Cassie Severson out 15. Kayla Becker back in for Midway-Minto. She will serve. Becker sends it into the net. A service error there. And Kayla Becker, her first. And the Burrows side out 14-13. The lead. As Noella Kritzberger out 10. Maddie Olson back in for HCV. She will serve. Serve across, Mead the dig over on 2 by Shanilak, but it's dug up by the Burrows. And Olson with the free ball sent across, but we'll get a lift called before that happened. So a point back to Midway-Minto. We're tied at 14. As Gianna Mead will serve for Midway-Minto. Serve sent across Owens. Olson tries to save it, gets it across, but couldn't stop the momentum, and she stepped over the line, and so a 15-14 lead for Midway-Minto on the net violation. Mead, second service point. She'll serve it across into the net. Her third service error, and the Burros tie it back up at 15 apiece. 15-15 as 15. Molly Porter will check out 11. Stella Benson back in for HCV as 12. Anna Spokley back to serve. Serve across, Slominski. Shanilak over on 2, but it's dug up by Spokley. Owens sends it back on 2. The Mustangs reset. Shanilak to Slominski, but it's dug up by the Burros, and Spokley from the back row, but April Schmitz with the block kill. Schmitz, her fourth kill on the block kill variety this time. It's a 16-15 Mustang lead as Sophie Schuster out, 23. Jasmine Lucatero back in for the Mustangs as Elizabeth Shanilak will serve. Dug up Benson. Olsen back to Benson for the point. Stella Benson, her second kill. Maddie Olsen, her sixth assist. And the Burros side out. They tie it up again at 16 apiece. 16-16 as Corinna Holte will serve. Dug up Becker. Shanilak over Lucatero for the point. Lucatero kill 4. Elizabeth Shanilak assist 15. And it's a 17-16 lead for the Mustangs. Teams just trading back and forth points. Serve sent across by Slominski and returned back by the Burros. Culp will send it over. Lucatero across for the point. Just looking to get it across. Finds the location. It's an 18-16 Midway-Minto lead. Mustangs counting points 7 away from a victory. As Kendi Slominski, 7 service points. She'll serve it across again. Owens, Olsen, and sent across Holte. Dug up there, Slominski, set by Shanilak. Over to Lucatero, but it's dug up Holte. Olsen, Owens with the tip across. Mead with the dig. Set Shanilak and sent across Becker. Diving dig there by Holte. Olsen, Benson blocked at the net, still at the net, and winning the battle there was Sydney Culp. Able to outpower Becker for Midway-Minto, and 17-18, the Burros trail by 1 here in this third set. Olsen will check out. 16, Noella Kritzberger back in as Sydney Owens will serve. Dug up Mead, the set over, and too strong there by April Schmitz. The hitting error, and it's an 18-18 tie. Sydney Owens back at the service line, 4 service points. She'll send it across again. Becker the dig, and Shanilak the set over to Jasmine Lucatero. That connection works again, as it's now a 19-18 Midway-Minto lead following the side out. Shanilak now with 16 assists tonight. 5, April Schmitz back at the service line. She's who you want to see if you're Midway-Minto. 10 service points for her tonight. Holte the dig over as Sydney Owens tried to send her over on 2. That one hits the top of the tape, falls back down to the floor, and it's a 20-18 lead for Midway-Minto. Set number 3, Golden Harvest Timcazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the timeout. We'll take one as well. YourLiveEvent.com.
'86-29 this year has been performing outstanding in growers fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
Midway-Minto with a 20-18 lead in set number 3. Looking to close out the match, looking to extend their season, and looking to end the Burros season, as Midway-Minto 5 points away from doing such thing. So the Burros, they've used both their timeouts, none remaining. As again, at the service line is April Schmitz. Serve sent across, Holte the dig. Owens tries to save it, Culp into the net. And it's 21-18. 3-point Mustang lead. Schmitz back at the service line again. Dug up by Holte, set by Owens. And from the back row, Spokely, but it's dug up. Schmitz. Shanilak the set, but Becker sent it too strong out of bounds. And the point to HCV. They side out 19-21. They trail as Stella Benson will check out 15. Molly Porter in for the Burros. Porter the serve across. Dug up Slominski. Shanilak the set over to Goditis. Dug up there by Porter and sent across by Owens. Back to Midway-Minto. Mead the bump across over to Becker, and it's dug up by the Burros. Owens the set to Spokely, but she sent it too long, and Spokely the hitting air. 22-19. Mustangs 3 points away as Jasmine Lucatero will serve. Serve sent across, Porter. Owens across on two, back to the Mustangs. Set over, swung hit across by Becker. Returned back by the Burros, Owens. Back to the Mustangs, and Becker the free ball across, Porter. Set by Owens across to Kritzberger, but it's dug up Lucatero. Sent across on two for the point. As Elizabeth Shanilak might have caught the defense napping there. Perfect choice, perfect location in between the front and back line, and it's 23-19. Lucatero now 10 service points, hoping for two more. Dug up Spokely. Over to Culp for the point. Sydney Owens, assist 5. Sydney Culp. Kill 4. A needed side out. It's 20-23 in favor of Midway-Minto. The Mustangs with the lead. The Burros trail. Lucatero out 9. Sophie Schuster in for Midway-Minto. Ackerman Trudell in for the Burros. Tommy Trudell the serve. Serve across, overpass, sent right back to the Burros. Kritzberger sends it back for the point, 21-23. Burros within 2. Kritzberger her second kill as 15. Kayla Becker out, number 6. Cassie Severson back in for Midway-Minto as Trudell with the serve across. Severson the dig, and the free ball sent across by Mead. Back to the Burros. Owens. Ackerman. Schuster got a piece of it, but no second touch. And it's 22-23. The Burros within 1. Trudell, 9 service points. As Midway-Minto, they'll take their first time out of this third set, leading 23-22. Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard, yourliveevent.com.
More new trades at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada. 44-foot Case IH chisel plow priced at $30,000. Talk with Chuck and Neil on this, or ask them about this new trade, 2018 Versatile Fury. 35-foot, 24-inch blades, cage roller, one owner, local trade, very good condition, priced at $84,000. They also have the Massey Ferguson 8660 front wheel assist tractor, and they have new equipment on the lot too. Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada thanks you for your business.
23-22 in favor of Midway-Minto, set 3. The Mustangs took set 1, 29-27. They took set 2, 26-24. First 2 sets have gone to extra points. Would not be surprised if that was the case in this third set as well. So the Burros, they're out of timeouts. Midway-Minto has 1 timeout remaining. As Tommy Trudell back to serve once again for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Serve sent across. Dug up Severson. Set sent across Goditis, but it's dug up Trudell. Owens to Spokely. Tipped at the net. Slominski with the dig. Shanilak the set. Tipped across by Goditis, and it's dug up by Trudell. Owens sent across Kritzberger, but out of bounds along the near side in front of that Mustang bench. And it's a 24-22 lead for Midway-Minto as the Mustangs now with match point. 6, Cassie Severson back at the service line. Holte checks back in for the Burros. Serve dug up Porter. Owens and pushed across by Porter. Back to the Mustangs. Set by Shanilak. And through a block. Burros trying to recover. They do so. And the free ball sent across by Owens. Back to the Burros. Goditis dug up Holte. Spokely sends it across on 2. Shanilak on 2 for the Mustangs. Porter gets a piece of it. No second touch. And Midway-Minto the point. And it's a 25-22 set number 3 victory as the Mustangs of Midway-Minto, they survive. They pick up the victory here in this play-in matchup as they move on to the quarterfinals of the Region 2 tournament where they will face off against top-seeded Thompson next Tuesday. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, their season comes to a close. Your final on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Midway-Minto, the 3-0 sweep, 29-27, 26-24, and 25-22. Your final here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around, our post-game report upcoming. Stay with us on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop as they have sales and service for all of your major appliances. Refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress at Olson Hardware. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too. Olson Hardware makes it easy to make your purchases as they accept Hillsboro Christmas cash. They thank you for your business from Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up, the math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or 2 more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Hey fans, like this video and subscribe to the YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, contact us on YourLiveEvent.com.
Midway-Minto with the victory here tonight in 3 sets. A lot closer than that. The 3-0 does not tell the story of tonight's match, as really a similar set story in sets 1 and 2. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the late lead, but just unable to finish was Hillsboro-Central Valley. Unfortunately, a theme that has plagued the Burros all throughout this 2020 season. They took set number 1, or Midway-Minto took set number 1, 29-27. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they had 2 set points at 24-22, but 3 straight Mustang points gave them set point, and from there, the teams trading side outs until eventually at 28-27, the Mustangs got that serve point and took a 29-27 lead. Hillsboro-Central Valley raced out to a big lead in set number 2. At one point, they led 9-2. And later on in that set, it was a 19-13 lead, but 7 straight Mustang points gave them a 20-19 lead. Similar story from there. The teams just trading points as the Burros fought off a couple of set points at 24-22 to tie it up at 24. But from there, Midway-Minto with back-to-back points to make it a 26-24 set 2 victory. Set number 3, back and forth. The teams just trading points, trading the lead, tying it multiple times. But Midway-Minto able to pull out ahead and take it 25-22 to get the 3-0 victory here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around, more to come on our post-game report. That's coming up next, YourLiveEvent.com.
We invite you to the Valley General Store grand opening November 9th through 14 at the new Valley General Store in Halstead. Register for prizes, coffee, cookies, free lunch, cake, grand opening grocery specials, hardware sale items, fresh bakery items, free knife sharpening. It's store-wide savings every day. Grocery, hardware, and more items throughout the store. The grand opening sale and appreciation event all week November 9th through 14 at the all-new Valley General Store in Halstead.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
The Burros fall 3-0 here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, as now we're joined by Corinna Holte for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Corinna, a tough loss here tonight. You know, the 3-0 really doesn't tell the story. It came out a lot of energy, you know, kept them close all throughout. Just unfortunately weren't unable to finish some of those sets, and Mustangs got the 3-0 victory tonight.
Yeah, I think if you you look at the sets, it looks like we just lost 3-0, but I think for all the people who are here and all the people who are listening, you can really see that it was definitely a good fight that we put up.
Yeah, you know, I talk about that, you know, I was joking with Coach Colness there kind of before the game. You guys were blaring the music. She said it was kind of blaring during the bus ride up here. You guys were just, I guess, loose, kind of having fun, and it came out there. You guys were competitive really all throughout.
Yeah, definitely. I think you know, we all love each other. We all work together as a team. So I think, like, you know, getting excited before the game really helps us, you know, get pumped up and work together. But we were gonna come out excited and come out aggressive, and I think we did that today.
Yeah, unfortunately, just not enough. And for you, unfortunately, your senior year, your last time on the volleyball court, kind of you know, wearing that Burrow uniform. I guess, you know, kind of talk about your emotions there now that unfortunately your volleyball career has come to an end here tonight.
Oh boy. Well, I think, like, during the game, it's important to just focus on the game, focus on doing everything that we can to win. But you know, as soon as that final point was called, then all the emotions kind of just wash over you. And you know, I love all the girls that I play with, especially these seniors, and it means a lot to me that we got the chance to do this with COVID and everything. So I'm just really grateful for the season that we got to have.
Yeah, you know, talk about that. You know, you had the uncertainty. You know, you didn't have the spring sports season, and kind of all throughout the summer there were question marks. Just how nice was it, no matter what the fact, just to be able to get on the court here with your teammates and have a season here of volleyball this fall?
Yeah, we were all a little nervous going into it, a little rusty after you know, a little bit less going on this summer, and then we were grateful that we got to make it as far as we could, and we had a little lull there with some quarantine, but then we came back, and I think we really played hard the last couple games.
Yeah, for sure. As you, I guess, kind of go along here, you know, still more to the school year, more sports coming up here. Hopefully we get you know, the fall sports as well. So not done with the Burros, but I guess what's kind of your lasting memory of volleyball here for HCV?
Oh, there's so many good memories. I think definitely, like you said, like the locker room pump-ups, the bus rides here, and then just playing with all the girls. It's something that I'll definitely remember.
You know, unfortunately, losing quite a few seniors there, but you know, you got a number of juniors of sophomores as well that you've trying to help building, and it looks like the Burro volleyball team maybe a little lull here this year, but definitely going to get back up on the rise here in years to come.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about it. We have a lot of strong underclassmen, so I'm excited to come back and watch them do really well next year and the years after.
For sure. Corinna Holte joined us here on our post-game report. Corinna, thanks so much for your time here. A tough loss here, but we look forward to seeing you around here when basketball season begins, hopefully.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Corinna Holte joining us here, YourLiveEvent.com. We'll take another pause. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
One of the main benefits of moving to the Halsted Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halsted Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, our post-game report. Time to name some awards as we'll start with our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game for Midway-Minto. Give that number 2. Elizabeth Shanelax, 5 kills for her, 16 assists, also a couple of service points. Really bringing the energy, touched it really every time that they had the possession, did Midway-Minto, and they went to her. She found her teammates. And it paid off for 16 assists for the Mustangs en route to a 3-0 lead. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, we'll give that to number 8, Sydney Owens, coming back from injury. Injured her ankle a couple weeks ago against Midway-Minto. Had been held out, but was back in tonight in her final match as 2 kills, 5 assists, and 4 service points for Sydney Owens tonight. Those are Enbridge Energy Players of the Match. The Enbridge Line 3 Replacement Project. Learn more at enbridge-line3.us to learn more about the Enbridge Line 3 Replacement Project. As we'll go along here, our RDK Enterprise Precision Player of the Game, and we'll get co-precision players as 4. Midway-Minto, 3. Carly Goditis, 7 kills for her, and Jasmine Lucatero with 6. 2 of them helping power the Mustangs towards the victory here tonight. Mentioned there, Shanelack, when she got that second touch, she was looking for one of those too, and often it paid off for a victory here tonight for the Midway-Minto Mustangs. That's your RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game online, online at planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. Take another quick pause here as we'll be joined by the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Katie Kolness, coming up next, YourLiveEvent.com. Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
YourLiveEvent.com, now joined by the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Katie Kolness. And Coach, I guess the first thing that I kind of said to Corinna when she came up, in the scoreboard, it'll come up a 3-0 sweep, but it was really so much more than that, just a tight back-and-forth battle between the two teams tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was a great 3-set match there tonight. It would have been nice, if we would have pulled off a couple of those sets. But overall, I thought both teams played well. Both teams played to win. They didn't want their season to end, so they were going out there to make sure that they did the things that they could control and to take home that victory. And we ended up falling short at the end. That's kind of been like our thing all season. It's one thing we're consistent with, and I wish we weren't. We had that lull in the middle of every set almost, which caused them to fight back, and then we fight back those last 5 points, and we just can't close the game. But I thought overall this was a great match of volleyball.
Yeah, I kind of mentioned that there during the broadcast, and something that's kind of been your Achilles heel really all year is just the finish towards the sets, and unfortunately it came up to cost you again here tonight.
Yeah, it did there at that first set. We were up, was it 24-22? We could have clutched it in right there, and we let them back in, and that can't happen. We got to have that drive to go finish and do those little things and do it confidently. Those are going back to the basics. You just got to make sure that you're finishing on that pass, finishing on that set, and finishing on that attack as well. And then set 2 as well. That was a great battle back and forth. I was coming up with scenarios in my head of what to do when I ran out of subs. But hey, I knew the girls, no matter what, would step up and keep going. Fell short all 3, but like we said, it was a battle.
Talk a little bit, your seniors there, unfortunately playing their final game, their final time in that Borough uniform. It ends on a downer. It ends on a tough year, but overall a great 4 years there, contributing to the program there for your senior girls.
Yeah, they were big contributors to the program there, especially with that younger crew. This year is their first time being able to step up and play on that varsity team, and I thought they did a good job. This crew, they got the girls into the weight room and stuff this summer. They were ready to go. They were sponges. Just because they were seniors, they knew they knew they wanted to improve, and they knew they wanted to grow. And that's one thing I loved about this crew is they're like, Coach, keep coaching us. And I'm like, absolutely. That is one of my favorite things to do. Hence why I'm a coach, and we're going to miss those 5 seniors tremendously. We started to finally play together as a team, and a couple of them stepped up there as that leader that we needed on that court. So we're going to have to find leaders next year. But I thought Noella Kritzberger, Corinna Holte, Sydney Owens, Anna Spokley, and Molly Porter were all a huge part of our program the last 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely. And, with kind of how the roster is there, a number of juniors, some sophomores in there, kind of that extra role that some of the seniors had to play is kind of that mentor, that leadership role to help kind of raise some of the underclassmen there, because starting now it's their program.
Yeah, and I thought they did a good job grooming some of those girls. You saw them grow so much this season, and to think that we have a year or 2 still with them, it's huge. We're gonna keep pushing them to grow, and hopefully that they can lead some of those youngers below like they were led here by these seniors.
Yeah, you mentioned that there. Kind of just looking at what the roster is, and I mean already it looks like this program maybe the down year, the rebuilding year, but kind of the definitely opportunity, the potential, the talent to start the rise back up again starting next year.
Yes, I think so. The girls are ready. They're itching to get probably back in there, even though we ended like a couple minutes ago. This crew, they want to get better with anything that they do, and so I have no doubt in my mind that next year they're going to be ready, and they're going to be pushing those underclassmen to help fill those positions and be ready for that season. It'll be great to have another off season and hopefully be able to play in some leagues, with everything, and everyone stays safe and healthy. And that we can better ourselves prior to season 2. I think that's going to be big for us, so we can start meshing together, and for all teams, but for us especially, that we can start meshing together and playing together, so come to season, we're ready to go and we can execute right away.
For sure. And, just thinking back and looking with this COVID-19 season, without the fall or the spring sports season being canceled, just the uncertainty of if you're going to have a season, just how great it was, how thankful you are that, you got a chance, and you got a chance to be on the court here this season and play a full year.
We're very thankful. Honestly, I didn't know if we would make it past September. Just with everything, you don't know. You're doing everything you can to help stop the spread and everything, and you want everyone to be healthy. And I'm so glad that the girls were we're like willing to do everything. You know, I thought our whole community has done a great job with just making sure that everyone is staying safe, you know, and healthy, and pushing our players to just continue with their season. And it's great to see that, and very fortunate that we got to finish, not where we wanted to finish here, hoping for another game or two, but we're just glad to make it this far.
Absolutely. Katie, we thank you for your time here. A tough loss tonight, but we thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for all your cooperation throughout the season. We'll see you on down the road here.
Yes, thank you.
Head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Katie Coleman, is joining us, yourliveevent.com. One final segment. We'll wrap it up next on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
So, what exactly is value? It's something you believe in to your very core, like empowering our community and answering to customers, not shareholders. And value is about worth, true worth, like reliable, affordable energy from Hillsboro Public Utilities. We work for you because we believe in the same things you do. Affordable, community-owned, dependable electric service. That's the value of power. Learn more at hillsboro-nd.com.
One final segment here tonight on yourliveevent.com. It's our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. And for Midway-Minto, the service game again really paying dividends for the Mustangs tonight. A similar story to just a little over a week ago. Burrow's just having trouble throughout the match on that serve receive as Midway-Minto connected with 10 aces for the Mustangs here tonight. And even then, you know, just number of times they just were unable to get a good clean 3 hits, just would have to, free ball it over, and that would allow Midway-Minto to reset, start the offense right away, and that's kind of what helped them get a couple of runs to kind of get back into the games, especially in sets 1 and sets 2. So that is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust online at halsteadtel.com. As we'll go right in here to our final stats here, our final stats for both teams tonight. As we'll start with the visiting stats for the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Grin Holte with 9 service points. Krista Ackerman had 3 kills. Sydney Owens, 4 service points, 2 kills, and 5 assists. Maddie Olson added in 6 assists for the Burros. Stella Benson had 2 kills. Anna Spokley, 3 service points and 3 kills. Sydney Culp with 4 kills. Tommy Trudell with 9 service points, including an ace. Molly Porter had 3 service points, and Noella Kritzberger with 2 kills. Final stats for the Mustangs of Midway-Minto. Elizabeth Shanelak with 2 service points, had 5 kills, 16 assists. Carly Goditis with 7 kills. April Schmitz, 12 service points. 4 of them were aces, and she added in 4 kills. Cassie Severson with 2 kills for Midway-Minto. Gianna Mead with 2 service points for the Mustangs. Kayla Becker had 1 service point. Kennedy Slominski, 7 service points, also added in 3 kills. And Jasmine Lucatero, 10 service points. 2 of them were aces. And she had 6 kills as well. Those are your final stats here tonight on yourliveevent.com. As you're repeating your final score, the Midway-Minto Mustangs, a 3-set-to-none sweep against Hillsboro-Central Valley, 29-27, 26-24, 25-22. The Mustangs, they advance to the quarterfinal round of the Region 2 tournament, where they will take on the top-seeded Thompson Tommies. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, their season comes to an end at 2-14. Reminder here for Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough fans, tomorrow, 3 o'clock, the state semifinal matchup as the Burros will take on the Beulah Miners for a trip to the Dakota Bowl. 2A state semifinals kickoff is at 3 o'clock. Pregame show begins at 2:30 right here on yourliveevent.com. Also, our coverage of the Region 2 volleyball tournament will continue on Tuesday night, as we'll be in Findlay as the 4th-seeded Findlay Sharon Hope Page Spartans take on the 5th-seeded Haddon Northwood Thunder. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors that you saw and heard throughout tonight's broadcast. Whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize their business. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Without them, this coverage would not be possible. Also, the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Again, we thank you for tuning in here tonight. Brady Siebels repeating your final score. Midway-Minto, the 3-0 sweep. You saw it all on yourliveevent.com. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow, 2:30, for the Burros and the Miners State Class 2A football on yourliveevent.com.